Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I simply want to review a trade I took yesterday in New York session on the US30. I posted a screenshot of the trade I took, and then I've had several people messaging me asking me to make a review on the trade because they couldn't find the setup on US30 yesterday on the 29th of September. So this is a quick video basically to go through how I took the trade. It was 1:6. Beautiful trade, wonderful, no drawdown whatsoever. And I've had also many of you asking me to start talking about prop firms because obviously we know that mastering a strategy or having a model or an edge in the market is one thing, and then to have capital to trade in the market or to fund your brokerage account is another thing, and which is one of the most difficult thing, especially for those who live in developing countries, because you are meant to deposit in USD dollars or euros or pounds, and you find that the equivalent of what you're supposed to deposit makes a substantial amount of money, or a good amount of money to to cover ends meet, is a lot depending on the country where you are based or where you come from. So I will start talking about problems. Obviously, I've said it many times that I started with problems. Okay, I started with funding talent, which obviously collapsed. We all know that. And then I went to my forex funds. But hey, I'm not going to talk about that in this video. I'll make a separate video. But now let's look at on the trade I took yesterday. So obviously, we can see that we have this liquidity taken, okay, from these highs. Okay, we have this liquidity taken from this old high right here, and this is London session. No, this is Asian, and then this move, this bearish move, was London session, and we have sell side right here, right here, and this is buy side which has been taken. So we have, this is 3, so 1 hour 30 minutes to go before the equity opens. So when I switch to M15, obviously you know my model is a mixture of market structure and liquidity. So I marked this break in structure. Okay, we see price came like this, all right, like this. We have small structures here, and then we break it. Let me zoom in so you can see. So this small structure has been taken, and in the process of that, we see price left this order block. This order block, okay. And so let's use the replay button. We have, okay, now this is 4:15. So 15, the next candle is the equity open. So we have how many validations for this setup? We have buy side was taken. We have structure that has been broken on the 15 minutes time frame, and then we have price going back into the structure which has been taken out. So now the next candle, which is the equity opens, it opens with so much momentum, there is so much volume, and so I'm going to use also my fib just to calculate my from that low to that high. Okay, Now I entered immediately just before the next candle opened. It was like few seconds before the candle opened, and my stop loss wasn't up here. My stop loss was above this high. Why? Because this is a smart money reversal structure. If I show us a high, a low, a higher high, it's broken, then we come back in here. All right. So okay. So let's see. All right. You see, no drawdown. I move to M5. You can see the same structure. If I could show us again. So we have a high, a low, a higher high. Price breaks it. Smart money reversal. It comes back into our optimal trade entry, OT or OTE, and then to go lower. So my take profit was 1 is to, I had no, obviously the target was this, but I only wanted 1 is to 3. Okay, but when I see the momentum that is in the market or in the current price, I just keep moving my stop loss to, you know, I lock in. As price goes lower, I move it from here to here. As price keeps going down from here to here until I'm like, okay, I think I'm done, I can close. So this is 1 to 6, and when price took out this low right here, I was like, okay. And then we had this break in the structure. I was like, okay, probably the price is gonna start reversing, and 1 is to 6 is okay with me because London gave me 1 is to 3, 1 is to 4 on DAX or German 40. So 1 is to 4, 1 is to 6, that is 1 is to 10 in one day. That is more than enough if you're not trying to be, you know, if you're not trying to if you're trying to be disciplined, in the market, you need to know when to take profit, to close and leave the charts. So this was how simply I took the trade. There was nothing unusual. It just liquidity grab, which I was taken from here, and I looked for a breaking structure, and then for a return back to this area, and then my entry. As simple as that. So I keep revealing like basically how I do my trades, guys. And if you are smart enough, and some of the people also could use this as an extra confirmation. Let me show us. You see between this candle and this, we have a gap. That's an extra confirmation. Okay. Market fills that gap, you see, and then an order block. And what else? And a breaking structure. What else do you need? You see, it's so easy. It's so easy. You don't overcomplicate it. A liquidity grab, breaking structure, and entry. 1 is to 6, and you are done for the day. Okay, so the smart ones will be able to replicate what I show in my videos in their own models. Models, I mean. I do not. I'm not trying to. Well, how do I explain this? When I make such videos, I'm not trying to move you away from your existing strategy or model. You could learn one or two factors from my trading models and then add it to what you already have, and come up with something that it could work for you in one way or the other, if you understand what I mean. So, thank you for watching. Please subscribe, share with your friends, and I have so many requests to make videos about fair value gaps, order blocks, prop firms. I'm writing them down, and I'll make unique videos for each topic for you guys. So thank you so much, and have a fantastic weekend. Practice, 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 practice over and over and over until it makes sense. So thank you so much, guys, and have a fantastic weekend.